Peace and blessings, you ugly moofos, and welcome to another episode of Heat Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. If it's your first time on Heat Rants, I'm gonna let you know I'm just a random guy. Just like to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll always be wondering first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. But let's not waste no more time. We gotta get into this reaction video, man. This reaction video, this video was actually given to me by Long Live My Two Brothers, I believe his name is, or something. His name was something Roach, but I'll put his Instagram right here, man. I appreciate you for the video, man. I don't really know what this video is about, man. It's actually a TikTok, so the video shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be longer than 3 minutes. I'm gonna try to let this video run as long as possible. Hopefully, it doesn't say anything too wild and it makes me want to interject and stuff, right? Because you know when I interject, I get pretty. That intro jumped in too early, so I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Alright. I actually have a static guy that jumps in and does this for me, but I don't know why he. Let's not waste no more time. Let's just get into this video before man.
PSA to women with children who actually want men. Stop telling men that your children come first. This is not the flex you think it is, and it is most certainly not a selling point. While you are under the impression that you're communicating to this man that you are in fact a single mother, what you're actually communicating to him is that he will take the backseat in his own relationship. You just told this man that he comes second to a child. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that worked all their way to adulthood so they can have a kid take precedent over them. I mean, no bullshit. When we hear the phrase, my children come first, what we hear is they came first even before the man that was responsible for them being here. Because why are you not with them? The answer don't matter. Shut up. That was rhetorical. I'm sorry, did you just out your mouth tell me the person on whom you intend to have as a provider for the very children that you're telling me come first, just tell me that they come first? Are you crazy? If I'm a man that has decided, to the best of my abilities and within my power, to take care of some children that ain't even mine, please believe I come first in everything. Otherwise, do it yourself. Oh yes, this is one of those, the majority of single mothers got some fucking nerve. You know why else you shouldn't say that? Because if children come first, who comes second and who come third? I wish the fuck you would say right behind children come your ass. So you mean to tell me I come dead last, ain't shit else left but the dog? I see y'all over there laughing like I wish the fuck you would. When them children leave that house and that dog died, then who gonna come first? Oh shit, my bad, by your own admission, you come first. You ain't got no space in your life for no man. See, a woman without children understands the concept that her man comes first because she knows that's the only way she gonna get children. Nowadays, typically a woman that has children doesn't understand that dynamic does not change. You put something in front of a man in your life and that something better be able to fulfill all the roles that man would have. I don't care if it's just sex. Go get your dog or your children to do it. Right. Shut up. Understand this. A man's presence adds value, regardless of what it is. Even if he's a low earner, that's $25,000 more a year than you would have had. Plus the sex and the willingness to protect your insatiable ass. Quit telling men that children come first in your life because children grow up. They not even going to want to be first in your life in a minute. I'll say it this way. Ladies, your children are only an asset to you. Our children, however, are an asset to us. Can we go a little more further, please? Alright, listen. Don't think just because a man loves you and wants you that he wants the rest of your baggage. And yes, I called those children baggage because they're not his. Quit telling yourself this lie that if he loved you, he would accept your kids. Bullshit. Men detach emotions from people. You see us do this all the time in bed. Men can have sex with 9 women but only love one. That's called emotional control. Quit trying to act like you got it because you don't. Unless you a thotty-thot-thot, whenever you all have sex with somebody, you all's emotions are intrinsically linked to that person. We not the same, quit expecting us to be. Go get your tea, or your coffee, or your Jack Daniels with your strong ass, and get your ass back here, because there will be a part 2.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm not even gonna hold you. When he started, I was like, this dude is wild, son. He is wild. But as he continued to speak, this guy deserves a medal. I think this guy deserves a medal. The way he articulated it, I feel like he articulated it pretty well. I think what he said makes a lot of sense. That's true. Because by you coming out saying, you as a single mother, right? You're already a single mother. Your value is, you know what I'm saying? Now you want a dude to come and take, jump into your life and stuff, right? Oh, of course it's going to be the woman. Oh, I don't need a guy to come take care of me. But they want a guy to come take care of them. They want a guy to come take care of them. No, the poorest demographic in the world, I mean, at least in the United States, are single mothers. That's the poorest demographic. So, like, come on, son. I'm laughing, but it's not funny, son. It's the poorest demographic in the United States are single mothers. So when they say, like, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need a guy to come in, I'm like, shut up. Like, shut up, son. Who you lying to, son? Like, who you lying to? You do. Look at this with the Nissan Altimas, right? You know, they be hitting them with the Nissan Altimas, be out there flying something like, son, I'm not going for that no more, son. My child is my rock. Head ass. But no, what he continued on, it made a lot of sense. Like, what does that mean, right? By you saying that you put your child first, that means you put your child. Because I'll be honest, when he started off, I'm like, man, that sounds kind of selfish. I mean, it's her child, right? It's her child. Like, this came out of her. You feel me? This is a big deal. But as he explained it, it was like, listen, so the child comes first, who comes next? That means she comes next, right? So that means who comes last? That means the guy comes last, right? So now you're saying the guy comes last, but why would he come last if he's bringing value to you? He's bringing a lot of value to him. You're not really bringing value to him. Think about it. Like, as a woman, she's not bringing value to the man whatsoever, really. If he's a single man with no kids, right? I want to make that clear. If he's a single man with no kids, how are you bringing value to him? Because all he's doing right now is adding you by you. If he's a real man, right? Because, women love to say, who's a real man? He'll do this. But if he's a man, right? That's, he wants to be a traditional man, right? And he wants to take care of you and all that stuff. He's going to be spending a lot of money. Even if he's not, like, when you go on a date, you expecting him to pay money and stuff, right? So he's spending money on you. And then the child is there. So he's going to find a way to eventually have to spend money on this child. Right? So he is, like he's baggage. This is a baggage. Like, he's signing up to be a stepfather to a child that's not his. But you're putting the child ahead of him and stuff like that, right? And he's the one who's bringing value. He's helping the child. He's helping you and the child. I understand what he's saying, son. It makes perfect sense, bro. Like, you put him before the child, son. And if I'm not going to put words in his mouth, right? Because hopefully this is what he means. Situations, I don't think he means necessarily that you should just not care for your child, right? I don't think it comes off like, I don't think it's like, oh, don't give a damn about your child at all. I don't think it's like that. I think you still take care of your child. He's still gonna be there and help your child, right? But as far as you coming out saying like, oh, I'm put my child first, all that stuff, all these guys have to understand my child's before them and all that stuff. I just feel like it comes off as like being assholes for like somebody. It's almost like this person comes and said, I don't know, it's not the same, bro. I'm just making an example. This person said, I'm trying to give you $1 million, right? I'm trying to give you $1 million for us, and I want both of us to spend that $1 million. And he'd be like, all right, look, well, my son got to spend this $1 million first, then me, then you'll get whatever's left over. That's basically what you're saying, son. Like really, that's basically what you're saying. So if it comes to a situation that you have to go take care of your child or a babysitter or something like that, I think those stuff is understandable. But as far as saying like other stuff like, oh, my child will come first when it comes to, and it's how can I say this without sounding bad, son? Because you guys understand that I'm a bigot, I'm an a-hole, I'm a misogynistic type guy. So of course I'm usually on the guy's side when it comes to stuff like this, right? But I feel like you can still, how can I make this sound good but also make this sound bad at the same time? Listen, when the child has needs, right, of course you have to take care of those needs, right, as a mother.'t what makes you a good mother, right? I feel like that makes a lot of sense, right? But to say that the child is first doesn't mean that you don't have to, make sure the kid has the needs. The kid still has the needs, right? But when I hear that you're putting your child first, it almost makes me feel like if I was to come into your life as a stepfather, right, a stepfather to your child, that child would be able to run rampant, right, will be able to do whatever he or she wants, right? Because if you're putting that child first, that means I can't discipline this child, right? I can't set the boundaries. I can't give any input like, hey, I don't think, what's the name should be doing this. I don't think he should be doing this. Oh, no, that is my kid. You don't worry about my child, blase, blase. And it's just like, listen, I'm helping you out. I'm helping you out by being here. I don't have to be here. Why would you put this badass kid in front? I'm just assuming the kid is bad. The kid might not be bad. But by you doing that, first of all, it makes the child not respect me, right? As the stepfather, right? The child's always gonna be like, oh, you're not my real dad, blase, blase. The child might keep doing that, right? But at least if you're able there to counteract that, to stop that, I feel like that speaks volume. It makes me respect you more, right? As the woman, I respect you more because I see that you are taking up for me. You're putting me first before the child, right? Before the child. I want this to be clear when I'm saying this. Because people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, that means you should worship the guy and let the child. No, I'm not saying that. I want you guys to really try to understand what I'm trying to say. By you doing that, you're showing me that you really care for me. You're not using me as a meal ticket, in a sense, right? Because you still could be. You could be a good actor. But when you still push and let your child do whatever they want, right? Don't even care about my input. Don't even want my input. In fact, if I put my input, you tell me to get my input out of here. I don't see what's the benefit of being in a relationship with you, right? Oh, if the kid is acting bad, the kid is doing something reckless, and you're like, oh, well, he wants me to drop him off here, or he wants me to do this. And then I say like, hey, yo, but I want to go here with you. Let's go do this, right? And you say like, no, I'm doing this for my kid and stuff, right? When I'm saying that, I mean like something that's like the kid really don't need to do something for real, right? Something stupid that really can go without, but instead you want to go with that kid. I don't know how to say this without making it sound bad, but there's examples it's not popping in my head right now, so I don't know why I'm having like a brain fart or something like that, right? This is like my third video I'm making today and stuff, so I'm going crazy. But yeah, man, I really feel like what this guy said makes a lot of sense. A lot of women is gonna go over their head though. They're gonna see this, oh, this guy is just an a-hole, he's a narcissist, he only thinks about himself, he only wants, oh, girls are gonna. I'm like, but really think about it. The dude is sacrificing himself for a family that's already been started. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? So you're gonna put your child ahead of him, you're gonna put you ahead of him, and he's gonna be at the bottom when he's bringing value to you? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I don't know how you can make it make sense. You can't make it make sense. It makes no logical sense. And that's why it's one of the reasons a lot of dudes don't want to mess with a single mother. And you heard many guys say before all the time, they'd be like, oh, nah, I don't want to mess with her because, I don't want to take care of somebody else's child. And think about this now. Now I'm taking care of somebody else's child. Now I'm not even first. I'm not even a priority. I'm helping this person. I'm assisting this person. I'm not even a priority. The child is still a priority over me. Child don't even respect me. She don't even ask for the child to respect me. All that stuff. Like, come on, son. What he say makes perfect sense, man. I might do a reaction to part 2. We'll figure out. I'll see what happens, man. But I'm happy y'all seen this video, son. Because at first, I really thought he was going off the deep end. I really thought he was going crazy. I'm like, oh, hold up, bro. Hold up, son. I'm a misogynist, but relax. But actually, the more he's talked, I was like, okay, I think I understand where he's going with this. I think I understand where he's going with this. And it makes a lot of sense, man. So, ladies, man, if you are any ladies that might be watching this video, man, just put the dude first. Put the dude first. If you understand what I mean by that. Because I feel like some women are still going to go over their head and be like, oh, you think I'm going to keep these guys that I'm dating over? Like, how can I treat how am I going to treat him like this? Like, listen, treat him like you treat your husband or the father of the child, right? How would you treat the father of the child? Do that. Treat the dude like that, because I feel like a lot of these women aren't. They're not, man. To even add on to that, you better treat me better than the baby father. Like, bro, the baby father didn't even want to do anything with you, son. The baby father is gone, son. The baby father gone. I pulled up and I'm out here taking charge now, son. You gotta treat me better than baby father.
That's just facts. It's just how it is, bro. I ain't trying to hear anything other than that. I'm like, oh, how the hell you gonna treat me worse than the dude that left you? How does that even make sense? Tell me how that makes sense. This guy left you with your kid to be a single mother. You gonna treat me worse than him? Man, y'all could suck it, man.
Of course, and you have the other ones that put the dude first. But you know what I mean? The bad put the dude first. Like, put the dude first and just neglect the child. Not like that. I want to make that clear. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, I don't know, son. This is going to go over a lot of people's heads anyways. But that's all I got to say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like. Because I'm so damn insecure in those likes that if you let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms. Because we're... Okay, that was weird. Because we're so humble. Email me. Description box below. And that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.